What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Wine Talk TV. Today, I'm going to be sharing an interesting story. Of course, before I get into that story, I just want to thank you guys for all the donations. You guys are amazing. I wanted to give a huge thank you to one person who's donated, but they may not want their identity revealed, and we won't do that. But just huge thank you. You know who you are. I responded to you. Um, I want to also say this. If you want to be more involved in the channel, want to be one step closer and better than your peers, your male counterparts, take a look into the description box below with my affiliated links. Also, join the Rumble Nation. That's where I go to speak about current events and topics in the red pill community, or just in general. I just give my opinion on a lot of things and entertainment. And then of course, join my Patreon. This video will be a Patreon, have a Patreon extended version of this video in particular. So if you want to go head over there to get the extended version of this video, please do so. So yes, this video in particular is about the power of the question, how are you? And add a bonus in there, how are you doing? How's your day going as well? So this question here is one of the, as you guys probably know, are these it's the first ping question that you ask someone when you want to know if they want to have a conversation with you. How's your day going is the second ping question. Typically, those two questions are my questions that I ask people to let me know how this conversation is going to go. I really recommend that you guys go out and test this out for yourself and literally report back to me and, try to challenge me, call me a liar. But these two questions really, and this is going to be a short video. I just want to tell a quick story for the YouTube version. But these two questions, or the question in particular, this kind of lets me know if the interaction I'm going to have is going to be a interaction that's going to be worth my while. Now, again, if you know the ping questions, you can find out if someone is interested in you within the first 30 to 60 seconds of a conversation. So that's how powerful these questions are. So typically whenever I go, I mean, literally I can ask this question to anybody. I can replicate these questions at any point. It's perfect. These questions are perfect because it allows me to kind of see where my conversation is going with the person I'm speaking to. And it's a quick and easy way to start a conversation. A lot of people have trouble starting conversations, and all it starts with are this one or two questions that kind of dictate if the person wants to have a conversation with you, or if perhaps this is even worth your time, right? So typically whenever I'm like talking to someone, these questions are important because it allows you to ask a question literally every day if you wanted to. Because people's emotions, they change all the time, and women's emotions change as well as time passes. So typically whenever I'm simply like approaching someone, you can do this in passing. Hey, how's it going? I'm good. How are you? You can do this anywhere. And typically, I do this when I'm at social gatherings, which is the most effective. And I do this literally even in my work setting as well. So you can do this at any point, at any place, anytime. And it's definitely normal. It's nothing crazy. You can do a little social experiment. See how right I am. Like, I'll give you an example. I literally just had, this is a quick story time video. I literally was at my job. We had a social gathering today. The hardest part about this method is that you actually have to approach people, I would say, but you can also do this online as well. Once you get over the anxiety of approaching people, which I recommend, going out to seeing other coaches like Johnny Burba. Johnny Burba is good with, approach how to handle anxiety. Great coach for that. I'm not the anxiety guy. I'm just more so you already are in the game and you have no problem approaching. But so once you get over that hump, you can just approach people, or just literally you could do it in an intimate setting. So there was about 100 people at this event, at my work event, and literally I'm able to find out who wants to have a conversation with me and who doesn't want to have a conversation with me. You see what I'm saying? So, and this doesn't pertain to just women, it pertains to people as well. So I'm able to just simply go up to somebody. Like I literally was just in the event. I wanted to hop in somewhere private just to share some content with you guys over at Wine Talk TV. And so yeah, I mean, I literally walked into the venue. I approached a lady, and I simply was like, "Hey, how are you?" And "Hey, how are you doing?" And she responded literally, "Oh, I'm doing good, thank you." And I said, "Okay, that's nice. It's a lot of people here. I'm enjoying the vibes." And she's like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "How's your day going so far?" And she literally says, "It's good, thanks." And so that let me know, okay, she's not interested. And I simply just told her, "Okay, well, hey, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna see I'm gonna see about finding out some food around here. I want to get into the festivities. I'll see you around." And I literally just walked away. I literally walked away because she's not showing any interest in the conversation. Now, I recommend that you guys check out the ping questions video, because that's going to allow you to dive deep into um why these questions are so awesome, and give you a lot of intel about who you're talking to. I literally walked over to another lady, two ladies actually, that were talking to each other, and I was like, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" And then they literally opened up their body language to me. As the last girl, she was kind of giving me the side arm. So she was like, she wouldn't open up to me. That's another indicator. Her body language didn't open up. She just kind of stayed to the side. So I'm approaching her. She looks good. Looks like she's very successful. Does not want to, so you see how interesting these questions are? You literally can just gauge and feel out based off the responses, and just literally be like, "Okay, next person, you're kind of boring anyways." And I'm not going to waste my time, because again, what are women, like we say on our channel, the masters of wasting time. So we at Wine Talk Nation, we want to move past the wasting of time part and get to the conversation part. So instead of you having to kind of spin your wheels on that first girl or first person, you can just move on. So I'm moving on to these two ladies. I say, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" Instantly, "Oh, we're doing great. How about yourself?" Instantly, when people ask you questions back in ping question, when you do the ping questions, make sure to have something ready to go, have something interesting going. Say, "Hey, you know what? Like, I'm having a great day so far. I'm literally enjoying the festivities here. They got food here. The music is playing. Um, you know, and that allowed me to feel kind of great to keep asking them questions. Hey, what do you guys do here? I like to. You guys seem like you're a lot of fun, because again, they pinged me back. You see what I'm saying? It's like a tennis match. They hit the ball back over the net. Now, some of you guys may ask, like you have in the last video, why do you have to continue the ping questions, all three in one conversation? Absolutely not. The ping questions are literally there to kind of like, you typically all you need is one question to get the party started, right? You ask the other ping questions to essentially gauge if like kind of they're like the second question is kind of like a checkup. I'm just doing this checkup to make sure that you're not interested. So when I asked that first lady, "Hey, how are you doing?" That was ping number one. She did not. I sent the ball over the tennis net. I hit the ball over the net. She didn't hit it back. So then I asked a second question. "How is your day going so far?" I hit the ball again. She didn't hit it back. Okay, now my third question could have been, now again, you guys know, if you watch the video, you can ask either, may I introduce myself? Or you can say, um, you could say something along the lines of, what do you do? If you don't mind me asking, because you look XYZ. You could say something like that. Like, for example, this lady I met, I said, what do you do? You look like you're quite an artist, because she had several tattoos on her body. So I was like, what do you do? I feel like you may be some kind of artist, like a singer, or perhaps you like to do something with a notepad on your free time. Like the doodle or something like that. You know what I mean? Just trying to start. I could have done it that way, but I decided, because the two ping questions were falling flat. Okay, she either is super nervous, she doesn't know how to have a conversation, or she's not interested. All three of those I'm not interested in. So I simply was just like, well, hey, it was nice talking to you. Hey, enjoy the festivities. I'm going to see if I can find some food around here. Take it easy. And I just moved on. I went to the next group of women that were there that looked really nice and friendly. And instantly, oh, we're doing great. They were literally looking at each other. They opened their body languages up to me. And I said, oh, they responded, hey, how are you doing? And I literally was like, oh, I'm doing amazing. I'm looking for some food around here. What do you guys recommend? I'm enjoying the festivities. The music is great. And you guys look like two very successful people. I would like to know what you guys do. And they told me what they did. We had a conversation for 10 minutes. Easy. Then I got their contacts. I said, hey, I'll tell you, and the vibes were good. I said, hey, listen, and if you guys know my closing enhancers, I have a video titled Closing Enhancers of how you can close an interaction. I literally was like, well, listen, I like the vibe that you guys have. Let me go ahead and grab your contact, and perhaps we can network, or, find something fun and exciting to do in the downtown area. Do you guys like going out downtown and having a good time? Like, I don't mind. First round's on me. You guys are that great. First round on me. And they were just like, of course. And then guess what? Because I was so vibey, they were like, so you didn't even tell us what you do around here, sir. You know what I mean? So then I told them, and look at that. I went from a shit interaction to a great interaction. Further on during the night, I saw a nice gentleman. I said, hey, how's it going, man? And he was like, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm like, okay, nice. You waiting in line for the pizza? And we were in line. Waiting in line for the pizza. He's like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the pizza, man. Just ready to sit down. And I was like, okay, well, hey, man, how's your day going so far? And then he was like, yeah, it's pretty chill. Another day. I'm like, okay. Yeah, well, hey, man, hopefully this pizza's good. He's like, yeah, hopefully so. So, yeah, boom. All right, this guy's not interested in talking to me. I grabbed my pizza. I literally saw a lady going right past me. Very professional, very attractive. I literally just stopped her. Hey, excuse me, quick question. And if you guys want to know how to open interactions and how people stop when you talk to them, I have an opening video for that. There's a lot of videos that you guys, if you want to get some of this content, you gotta be subscribers to get these videos. Literally, I just stopped her. Hey, excuse me. Look, I like what you have on. You look very professional, and in the way that you are walking, it looks like you're someone that's about some serious business. And she laughed. She was like, oh, thank you so much. I've never heard someone say that. I usually feel like my walk is a bit, stiff. No, I mean, it's all about perception, right? And by the way, my bad. How are you doing today? So, ping question number one. She's like, I'm kind of tired, actually. Like, I'm going home early. The event is kind of tiring. I'm an introverted person. So again, she's telling me stuff about her. She's opening up. Now, this is an indicator. This is kind of like another indicator if someone is open to a conversation by how expressive they are. Like, they're not just answering in one sentence. They're answering in multiple sentences. So pay attention to that. Now, did she ping me back? No, she did not ping me back, but she gave me enough expression for me she's giving me topics to talk about. She's tired. She's an introvert. She feels like she walks stiff. I could ask her, why do you feel like that is? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm asking questions to essentially I can go in different directions, but it's important to follow the principles of the ping questions. So once she told me all of that, I literally was like, listen, and again, I have three ways that I could have opened this conversation up even further, but I kept it in the back stock of my brain, the backlog of my brain, because I want to follow proper protocol. So just to make sure that we're pinging each other correctly and that it's a mutual conversation. I literally was like, okay, yeah, I totally understand what you mean. And when you say introvert, it's like you literally are speaking directly to me. I am an introverted guy, believe it or not. And if I kind of can already kind of gauge, but I like to know how your day's going so far. And then she was a little like, it's been one of those days, but what about you? Who are you here with? Now she's interested. She's pinging me. Now we can get it. Okay, so she's interested in this conversation. You see what I'm talking about here? How I'm able to have this conversation with this stranger and how natural it feels. She's pinging me back. Look how many I've had 4 interactions with people tonight. And I literally was able to siphon through all these people and find the people who are interested in having a conversation. You see how easy that was? I can just literally move like a chameleon. With my 3 pinging questions, I can just ping people. And before I came out to make my video, I saw a gentleman, a bus driver. He was on a smoker's break, and I was feeling good vibes. I did it with him. Hey, how's it going? It's good, buddy. How are you? Hey, man, I'm doing good. I just got some pizza in there, man. The pizza's pretty good. You know, you want me to grab you a slice? He was like, no, thank you, man. I already ate. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Of course, brother. You know, how's your day going, by the way? I just wanted to ping him just to make sure. I mean, he already passed the ping test. So when I'm pinging these people, this is letting me know if they're open to having a conversation, and perhaps based off the interaction, we can continue this if we would like to. How's your day going, brother? He said, oh, man, it's really busy. So many people are really driving today. Like, they really, you know, they're coming to this event. It's been a wild, cold night, man. And then he was like, what about you? Are you part of the event? And I'm like, no, I am. It's a work thing. I like to come in and meet people and network and, you know, do the things, you know, network with people, make more money, make more connections, you know, the usual stuff. And he's like, oh, okay. So how long you been working here? So he's taking the conversation, but I had to end it early because I had to go somewhere. I wanted to give you guys some content, and I had to end the conversation, but I did my last ping question. I literally was like, hey, listen, I actually got to run, but can I give you may I introduce myself? Can I give you my name? And he's like, of course, buddy, my name is Marcus. And I was like, hey, well, it's nice to meet you, Marcus. And I tell him my name. And it's like, it's so nice to meet you, man. You have a very refreshing personality and very laid back. It's very similar to mine. He's like, yeah, man, you know, with life is short. So you have to be, you know, relaxed. So, because if you're relaxed, you get to think more. You can see what's going on in front of you. And he was like, well, I won't hold you. If you see me out here again, you know, say hi. I was like, of course, man. I'll see you later. You see how easy the power of how are you and how is your day going is? So just some food for thought. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.